Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand finals of the Australian Esports Federation CSGO Season 2, coming to you live from the Lido Cinemas here in Melbourne, Australia. I'm overdressed, but you know me as Millboss, and we are going to be getting straight into this one between Genuine and Paradox, the two teams that fought it out in the group stages and the finals to get here onto the main stage. You've had enough of me and Blue casting this season, so we've brought in some extra special casters for you this event. It's going to be Manic and, of course, Conky joining us on the casting desk over there in just a minute. But before we get to that, a bit of housekeeping. Big thanks, of course, to Lido for letting us use their cinema here, and of course to Zowie BenQ for providing our monitors here. We had these two teams. They both finished in second place in their respective groups, but were able to fight it out in the semi-finals to get it here to the grand finals. And whoever wins this best of 5 series here is going to take home the lion's share of our $5,000 prize pool. So get excited for that. Get the hype going in the chat and in the crowd, in front of a live crowd here in Melbourne. Anyway, you've seen my face enough, so let's head it over to the casters.
Bit of noise in the crowd, please. Finally, here we go. That's what we need to hear. Rightio, Paradox going to be starting out on that CT side. Obviously, fairly favoured in terms of the CTT.
It's an interesting map being trained, like whether or not Genuine starting off on that T side will actually sort of invest many rounds for them. What it is that I suppose where still to this day, even with the meta shifting a little bit towards a T side, it still is one of those maps where you see maybe a 12-3 half or something along those lines. Back, Chubb starts off on the right foot, finding that USP frag. However, Jinx is there to trade. The IGL Kingfisher will go down nice and early in the piece. So they made their way up by 3 members, and Jinx, the second kill, he'll spot out. Noobster will go down. Luckily, Lays is there for the trade. Picks up one from CT Connector. The bomb does get planted, so a 3-on-3 retake. But as we know, the A side can be tough to get back on.
Oh, yeah, a little bit too. Oh, okay, Vex was in the perfect position there to find a second. Can't make the hay while that sun is shining, but Chubb now needs to make this one back. Will he just stick it? He might just stick it here, but no, Apoc Dud reads it perfectly, swings out, gets the information, taps on the head. That's the first round, going the way of Genuine.
I need to make comment on it very early, but like, look at the crowd that we've got. It's so good. I feel like this is going to make it just such a better event, you know,
Yep.
going off the back of this. But look, great stuff from Genuine. It is important to pick up as many T rounds as possible, and usually, you know, still with the way of the buys. Obviously, Paradox are forced in here.
Yep.
If Genuine are successful, they should be able to stack together those early 3 rounds. And look, those 3 rounds can really make or break the half. So, big stuff from them. Whether or not Paradox will be able to pick up a few of these kills with the Deagles, the young fraggers of Excite and Lays have them in their happy little hands.
Yeah, definitely Genuine starting out. You know, generally we do see at least the AK. We're not even seeing one bought. We're seeing the Galil, a lot of SMGs, a lot of utility, so indicating more so a strike down toward B if that's dependent on whether they actually follow this up or not. They do have a player close up toward the upper side. Just going to be waiting for a bit of contact. This could be dangerous. Oh, no.
That's an EC2 jump. I've never seen it.
Oh, man.
But look, you hate to see it, but you love to see it at the same time. Noobster goes down, so the main line of defense. Excite is there, and Kingfisher also not far behind as well. The 5-7, but Skullhunter moves on up, and that's the aggression coming through from those SMGs. Scully and Apoc Dad up to and now Jinx. Pick up one with that Galil. So far, no good result. Chubb will start to run away. I did actually speak to Stat before, just by the way, because we are able to see the chat. They're going to say thanks, David, at every single good thing he does. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, this is, I guess for Genuine, this is it's a good point for them to be at. Obviously, you know, coming off the back of some defeats, SYF and Ground Zero in their wake at this point, they definitely need to, I don't know, brush the dirt off the shoulder, if to say, and just get back into it. They don't need to be stressing too much at this point. You know, straight away you can already see stress as Genuine. They're already all over that A site. And Paradox, maybe they look for a retake, but at the same time, they're probably just going to get mowed down by these Mac 10s.
Yeah, so not really too much can be lost from Genuine just here. Obviously, it's only the Galil in the hands of Jinx, and they will have plenty of money into the next round to buy, no matter how many they lose. The main focus here is the fact that Noobster does have that 4.2k, so he's going to be pretty happy with his AWP into the next round, and obviously a pivotal member of the roster as well on that AWP. Whether or not we'll see a second one picked up, because one thing that I've really been noticing, especially at this Asia minor, is how well the double AWP setup on the CT side of maps like Train has been. Nice quick round there. Just picks up 3 for Genuine. As it is, they will pick up their 3rd round, and this is really where it starts for Paradox to get the scores on the board.
Genuine starting off nice and loud as well. I guess if ever there's a way to get off on the right foot, loud and proud would probably be it. So Paradox do get the full buy, and I do mean the full Monty. There is no kit, however, which, yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a problem, Conk.
Okay, no kit, hello.
What do they say, mate?
No kit, no father figure.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Oofed.
Clean, crisp content, Rob.
That's too true, too true. Vex side at the moment. They know that they might possibly be up against the bonus round. Obviously, a lot of players surviving from the past 3, Conky. So, you know, in terms of the firepower, Paradox has the number picked.
If they can pick up this round, it will be super good for them, super important as well. But Noobs are holding that upper line. Very aggressive, so they'll put on the spot, but Jinx will fall straight away. Now, this Skullhunter, the only man with the AK, making his way up. Gets caught in the jump there and misses the second shot as well. Very out of character for him, but he does peek to the side of Oil and Noobster. That is very, very unlike him, but look, it does happen, and now it's back to a 3-on-3. The bomb will be put down. Stat with the opportune positioning, but Chubb swats him out. Stat able to Lays and Kingfisher. Very firm aggression, but Kingfisher, the IGL, he's moving on up and he's moving quickly, and there it is. Nice one, David, in the chat as he is able to secure the retake. Paradox pick up the first round.
Yeah, very big. That was a much-needed round for Paradox there. The problem is they lose 3 players in the process. Look at the money on Genuine. Look at the money on Paradox. Not too hard to put 2 and 2 together at this point. If Genuine managed to break them, which, you know, generally we do see that, you know, the lesser buy coming in for Paradox. Obviously, actually, to be honest, only the UMP that's kind of missing. The only rifle that's astray, but still Genuine straight back in that.
It's so interesting. I still can't work out the buy. Like, obviously they've, you know, buffed it, I suppose, on the CT side slightly to try and fix it, but the resets still happen as Noobster ends up a little bit as he does kick into Lumber. Won't be rewarded with the frag this time. He is a very versatile player. You know, you'll never see him in the one position, especially on train, very, very consistently. So moving around a fair bit. Maker. He is the one that has so much information right now.
Oh, God.
Sneaky play, and he does hold his trigger for long enough.
Boofed.
They will be rewarded with 2 as well. Lays and Kingfisher. They will go down. There's only the one never being shoved in SM.
Yeah, talk about an alpha play right there. Jinx coming in from behind. Paradox are being picked one by one here. Very nicely done from Maker to open up that round, and Paradox are just forced to save at this point. The worst part about this, that loss bonus is not really there. I think it might be 2 rounds if they're lucky. So, you know, we're looking at maybe a pistol force around the rest of these rifles. If they can start to take and chip away at this economy on Genuine, they might be able to keep it a little bit close. That's nicely done. The first 2 going down, but Skull coming from behind. They're not letting that AWP live for 1 second longer. Noobster, he's going to have to hit some nutty shots. Not going to come through. APOC cleans it up, and that will almost be the complete reset.
At least they still do have a bit of money to go on with into the next round being the 7th. But look, very, very convincing stuff. Genuine so far. It's important for them to pick up as many of these T-side rounds as possible, as we've spoken about. Because really, you know, on the if they were only to get say 3, 4, 5, you know, they're still well and truly into the next half as well. As that CT side is much easier to play from when they get the AWP stuff. However, the economy, as we're seeing right now, when you get knocked back and you continually reset and broken, it can be very, very hard to string the rounds together.
Genuine taking their time with the approach, and it looks like they've got Paradox numbers picked every single time. They stack B in their previous slightly eco round. They're now stacking A. Genuine are just taking as slow as they need to make this work. Smokes will come out of the top for the due diligence. They'll make their way under sight. There'll be no resistance whatsoever. Maybe a couple of USPs shot. But apart from that, they're just going to have to go for raw contact. Paradox really don't have too much in this round.
Say as well, lots of respect still shown from Genuine, which is, you know, kind of ironic, I guess, given the event. But the fact that they still play this nice and slow, you know, they're not wanting to rush into any pistols, because that is something we see so regularly from Australian teams, like even just the Oceania region in general. Like the amount of times we will fall to force pistol buys because we're a little bit too high, we're a little bit too overconfident. But there we go, 5 members of Genuine move on. Very, very crucial. Now their money is really starting to stack up. The lowest would be at 5k for stack, but you know they've really got 3 rounds of the arsenal still. Yeah,
it's a serious concern for Paradox right now. Already a CT-sided map. They're down 5-1. They're coming into the 7th round with realistically their 2nd full buy. They haven't really been able to throw too much. Genuine might pick up the pace here and get someone out into Ward Olive, which it looks like they have. Maker looking for that tricky play again as Chubster gets a little bit closer. Just here's the footsteps, backs away. Intel gained. As you can see, Paradox now rotating back.
As well, 3 members with the other 2 lurking up towards Ivy. This is good. Should take some information away, and Kingfisher will be spotted out Ivy. Skull waiting as well. He's heard push the aggression up from Noobster up towards Lydia Wall and find one, but there we go. Next side sharp.
Oh, jeez.
3 big kills. It's all onto Lays, 1v3, and he's in the CT connector. Smoke is down. It's hard to retake from here as it is. Whether or not he might just be forced to save it. Bomb hasn't even gone down though yet, Robin. Well now, a minute left. Lays in a very, very awkward situation. No kid either.
No, he's got to make that decision. And it is going to be tough. He might be given the first frag. Skull, fair enough. Rightio. Probably not the frag you'd expect to go there, but regardless, it's definitely Picking up a fair bit from Genuine.
Well, they're feeling confident.
Yep, they said, oh, God, look. Stat. Stat, get the Pro 90 out of here.
Oh, God. That's beautiful.
It's beautifully disgusting makeup. This is snowballing a little bit for Genuine here, and they're taking full control. Maker's going to pick up a second on the entry as well. And it's not getting any easier for Paradox. Another clean round, Conky.
Yeah, look, really, really good right now. Like I was just about to say, even on the entry from that flashbang over towards T-Connector to get the first kill, he blinded with the Eagles. But you're not really seeing much of a force back yet. I mean, there was one or two switch close rounds earlier on, but we do have the double op set up though now. So it is Kingfisher that's going to be picking it up. Not going to be able to do much with it. Interesting to see where they're going to go. Okay, so both ops are stacked up towards the A side, one being an Ivy, one being on mid-bomb. Rooster is getting nice and aggressive.
I heard someone say I have no fucking idea. Which is something you said a couple of minutes ago, right?
Paradox this time not being tested early. Genuine taking their time again. Very much enjoying the way they're picking these rounds up. It's not just stale, consistently trying to change things up. Already on that B side, look at how much room they've got. And that's going to be the first frag going the way of Skull. This is not looking good again for Paradox.
Very, very nice entry from Skull and a little bit of a whiff there from Vexite too. Not sure Skull spotted out the barrel of Kingfisher just then, but already they start to retreat. I'm kind of feeling for Paradox right now because I did see a little bit of a change up in that round. They were aggressive and they made their way into T-Connector. They took control of SL, so at least they swapped it up. But Genuine are one step ahead. You know, they take B side. They've already got full control up towards the CT Connector. Blaze has pretty much flying hard up towards heaven. We were already run for his troubles, but this is basically just the stat padding right now. He will go down, and Skull, I think he's, what, 14 or 15 kills? 15 and 2, 9 rounds.
Jeez. This is, yeah, between him and Maker on those entries, I feel like Paradox just have no room to move, and it is realistically almost becoming out of the reach for Paradox. It's almost out of the realms of possibilities, but we don't want to sell that just yet because there are still plenty of rounds in which Paradox could make this back. We could still see a 7-8 half, however unlikely it may be. So
plenty of game though as well though. You know, the whole series, best of 5, and as we mentioned before, obviously it only really gives 2 opportunities. Vertigo, haven't really seen much of it. I think the only scene that was really sort of backing it confidently was Rewound, and who even knows what's happening with them right now. So that map's almost just like an immediate veto. No one even wants to touch it. And D2 is another one of those maps which is picked up a bit more, but still a little something, something. So now.
Oh God.
Yeah, everyone's pretty happy.
Oh, well and truly deserved. You're going to love that from Chubb. Just waiting for those bullets to slowly run out. Tagged through the wall. He does not give a damn. And all of a sudden, maybe a possibility here. There's a couple of genuine... No, never mind. Never mind. Vexite getting absolutely deleted. And Genuine are just reading it so well.
Yeah, not once have they looked overwhelmed or out of control the entirety of this map so far. Jinx flashing his way into SL. Moobster will take him down. However, he does recover an AEF, so he can do some damage here. And he's actually done plenty as well. We'll be able to get the smoke grenade down. The stat's very low, but the aim punch... Stat with the Pro 90 will spray and pray across the map. And it sounds like it will be the first tactical pause coming in from Kingfisher.
Yeah, definitely needed from